Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to make this quick. I'm literally giving you a message from the future. Where I am now is actually a day ahead of when you see this. So imagine you're talking to a time traveler, and actually, that's not too far from the truth. So just use your imagination. The message that I'm bringing into this reality, into the past, if you will, from the future, is that of higher consciousness. That's what's needed in this reality to allow us to reach our potential. So let's look at it in a couple different ways. You got your smart scientists here that are looking at this thing as if it's the Matrix. When I say this thing, I'm talking about reality. They're looking at it as if it's holographic and if it's a simulation, all this stuff. Now, these are your smartest people on the planet. They're very clever, but they discount the one thing that's doing the looking, the observer. Then you got the religious side, which don't even look at their own books. If you look at it, there's 4,200 different religions, but let's just talk about one. One of the predominant ones is Christianity. So if you look at Exodus, which is a book that's used by multiple religions, Exodus 13:12, they talk about the Lord, L-O-R-D, and I talked about that before. Wanting everything that opened up the matrix. So what is the matrix? It's the physical reality. That's what science measures. That's all science measures. And the Bible even says that that belongs to the Lord, L-O-R-D. Not the original creator, but I did a talk on that before. So what I'm here to show you is that we've been deceived on both sides. Both have belief systems, both the scientific side and the religious side. They both have faith and they both have belief. Me, I look at the connection between both. There are things that can be measured and there's things that can't be measured. One example of something that exists that can't be measured is love, right? You can't measure love, you can't weigh it, but it exists and it affects people in physical reality. Something that doesn't exist, that can't be measured, can affect someone's behavior. So this exists. The thing is, there's other aspects of yourself that exist as well beyond this matrix. You are bigger and more expansive than just your physical body. That's what religion tries to get to, but they tend to hijack it because they don't want you to actually claim your own power. That's the only reason why 99% can control 1%, because they don't know who they are inside and their true power. And that's what I'm here to shed light on. And I'm here to answer any questions. I'm not trying to put out anything to profit off anybody. You can see the work that I put out for free. And inside of this matrix, yes, you're talking to somebody that actually woke up in the matrix. I've installed a program called Vikter'S, Vikterbang. That stands for victory over noise. There's a lot of noise in this reality, so you got to get above the noise, get above the clouds, get above the belief systems, get above all of this dogma to actually find out what's going on for yourself. This is a spiritual journey. This is an internal thing. It also mentions in some of the religious texts that though if you're born of the flesh, it's of the flesh, and of the spirit is of the spirit. So this is a spiritual thing. And science doesn't even discount or doesn't even acknowledge the spirit, whereas religion acknowledges the spirit, but they tend to chop it up in dogmatic ways. The thing is, my experience, I had left that all. I looked at the science of what I can measure and what I can experience, and through that journey, I've woken up and I've left breadcrumbs for those that want to get through all of the muck that's going on now and wake up yourselves. So you don't have to believe a word that I say. You can do your own research, but the information is there. And I'm just showing you a shortcut, a cliff note to get through it. And that's part of my mission here, coming from the future literally, and through consciousness. Some of the scientists will also tell you that time doesn't exist. So time travel is not impossible. So what if you're looking at a time traveler? You know, someone that has done this before and is tying off some loose ends right here, right now. So I'm not going to leave you with too much. There's a lot of information out there. Know that I'm not charging you for anything and not trying to profit off anything. I'm doing this because it's a part of my mission, and this is the right thing to do, and I want to be of service on the highest level, and there's nothing more fundamental than spirituality. So look for yourself. The treasure is below, but you have to dig. You have free will to dig or not to dig. I'm telling you it's there. I'm an example of it there, and I'm just showing you the whole journey. There's no need for any more secrecy. So this is a time of revelation. Look up the word revelation. Look up the word apocalypse. The revelation is revealing of truth. So that's what we're doing now. So trying to keep this short. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on or talking fast, but you can see I put out many stuff. You can go to vikterbang.com. This is a website. This is all coming out of my pocket. If you see this boosted, this is out of my pocket. So this is something that I'm trying to do in service to humanity, because we have a lot of potential that isn't realized, and now it's time to realize it and wake up. All right, peace, y'all.